Hello, I am Pastor Josh Pennington from Christpoint Church in Galena, Kansas. Today I'm going to be talking about church attendance, the importance of attending a local church. I want you to listen to the writer of the book of Hebrews, Hebrews chapter 10 and verse number 25. Do not give up the meeting together. Do not give up meeting together as some of you are in the habit of doing, but encourage one another, and all the more so as you see the day approaching. I think that we all can agree that Jesus is coming back. And the author of the book of Hebrews encourages us to attend more, not less, as we see the day of the Lord approaching. Have you ever heard of the phrase, you don't go to church, you are the church? I love that phrase. I think I have said it many times in my sermons. I've said it many times to, church attenders. I think it's a great statement. You don't go to church, you are the church. But I've often thought about that statement. I think that we have done a disservice because I really believe that if we are the church, then we should go to church. If you are the church, you should go to church. You know why? Because I believe the church is a family, an eternal family. And when we gather together weekly, as the scripture tells us to do so, as we gather together in worship and fellowship and participating in sacraments, what we really are doing, we are practicing for heaven. It's a practice run because we're an eternal family. And one day when we get there, we're going to be doing the same thing that we're doing here. We're going to be worshiping and fellowshipping and communion with one another. So when we get together in the spirit of koinonia, and we share life together, and we fellowship with one another, and we worship with one another, what we're actually doing, we're doing a practice run for eternity. I think that if we are the church, we should go to church. There was a recent study done that said that within the past 70 years in America, church attendance has not really increased. Attendance is actually decreasing. I encourage you today, during this season of pandemic, during this season of fear, during this season of uncertainty, I'm asking you to be faithful to your local church. Let's be faithful to one another. Let's lift one another's arms up. You see, the strength of an army is not found in its numbers. It's found in its unity. Let's stay together. Let's walk in the spirit of koinonia. Let's fellowship with one another, because in doing so, what we're actually doing, we're proving to the world that we are a family that can live together. And you know you have some crazy family members you don't want to live with. And so when we come to church, we are demonstrating to one another and to the world that we are walking in a spirit of love and koinonia, and we are an eternal family that will live on forever, and we are actually doing a practice run for heaven. Hope that you enjoyed today. We're praying for you. We believe with you. We agree with you. Support your local church. Support your local pastor. And I promise you, great things are ahead. The sky is the limit. What we can do together. God bless you.